White, and my project's called The Undressing Room. It's basically what I call a smart sensual space, and the aim is it's a sensory boudoir. The idea is I really wanted people to come and really touch and interact with fabrics, and it's based really on the research called sensism, which is showing that we are much more touch and light and sensory deprived in a modern urban environment. And I've chosen it for the setting of boudoir because I think it's something a lot of people can relate to, the idea of sensuality and the theory, the inspiration I've used, which is called restrained eroticism. So the idea that there's a tension, a subtle tension that occurs when you feel desire, but you have to hide it. And I've used lots of different influences, but mostly around the idea of undressing and revealing a female body. I'm particularly inspired by the idea of the geisha, because geisha were very much subtly erotic, but lived a very constrained life. And Japanese textiles, I think, are very subtle and beautiful and erotic, but not too overt. And eroticism means very different things to different people, so I've actually designed my fabrics on a spectrum, ranging from the very luxurious, but and just subtle, almost a robe-like fabric, through to something a bit more traditional, a traditional print, but with something a bit cheeky on it. You'll see later that my fabrics respond to touch, and they actually change colour. And this particular one, the women, that you probably can't see very well now, become white, and you can see two women. This one here, you see the lights focusing on, is another sub-sensor switch, and what's happening now is, again, a signal's been sent to this fabric to change colour. You can start to see it's changing from flesh colour to very bright pink. And it actually blushes down the tattoo as it appears.
And what's your vision of Textile Futures?
Really around, especially around the area of what I'm working in, of smart textiles, I'm really interested in the whole idea of increasing people's well-being through textiles. Again, around the area of sensory deprivation. Really what I'd like to do is combine smart textiles, including with touch, but also including things like scent and music, to encompass a much broader environment to improve people's well-being. That could be in the area, for example, of light deprivation or seasonal affective disorder, and that occurs a lot, particularly in offices in countries, for example, in Britain, where we have winter seasons, so trying to improve office environments, hospital environments, as well as the more leisure and aesthetic environments such as boudoir, restaurants, hotels, bars, etc. And as technology improves, I think you'll find that more and more fabrics can help with people's well-being.
Okay, thank you.
I'll stop it again. Let me see if I'll just go straight back and straight. That's fine. Should we do this one as well? Slow. This one's much quicker. Yeah. I think it's fine actually, because I've got enough to show the change.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Sabahat Nawaz, and my project title is Firewall. So I'm looking into sharing patterns sharing experience through patterns. I did a bit of research on places and non-places. Non-places being spaces which are not used for any social interactivity or which don't have an identity to them. So the project is looking into identity and cross-cultural interaction. And I chose Heathrow Airport's T5 as a site for my project. So what happens is, there's the RFID chip in your passports, and which will detect where you're from. So say if you're from Pakistan or Italy, and if you're walking along the corridor, as you move along the corridor, the patterns from your native country will start showing on the OLED screen of the eyeball, and they will move along with you through to the end of the corridor. So the RFID module readers are located throughout the corridor that detect your nationality from your passport, and that's how it works. So say if two people from different nationalities are walking in the corridor or they cross each other, the patterns would merge and they would bring a new dynamic aura into the corridor. Merging the patterns, bringing back different crafts. Also another thing that I've chosen a craft from each country. I chose 6 countries. And I chose a craft from each country, a craft which is losing its importance or which is not as popular as it used to be. And I'm reviving craft in a sense that I'm giving it a new look. And basically, yeah, that's what the project is about. And I've done little animations of each country.
Okay. Can you be quiet, Emily and Joe, while we're filming, please? I can hear it. Thank you. What's your vision of Textile Futures?
Vision of Textile Futures? Let's see. Well, I think to bridge the gap between tactile and intangible, to blur the boundaries between tactility and virtuality, and give textiles a new meaning.
Excellent.
That's it. Thank you.
Thank you.